Hello, everybody. My name is Cookie Universal, and today we are going to be playing a game called Confessions of a Beta. Let's get into it. Kaito Yukimura Beta, correct? I'm Anato Tokohashi, and I'll be in charge of questioning you today. You are to truthfully explain what happened. This conversation will be recorded and everything you say will be used as evidence in court. But I told you everything all yesterday. Like, what? Just recount it all again. Ugh, fine. Let me see. I have always been intrigued about Omega and Alpha's bodies. Huh, Ayo? Not the boring stuff everyone knows, like scent attraction, they can smell and bite each other, yada yada. But how can they smell something a beta can't when our noses are structured the same? How can sense alone cause rational people to give in to their animal instincts? You know? How do alphas and omegas supposedly have higher brain functions than others, and in the case of alphas, heightened physical abilities? Could this be recreated in a beta? Would it be possible to remove the downsides and improve the upsides? What the hell was that? Are alphas and omegas truly superior to us? Or is this myth made up to promote their superiority? Be careful what you say. This was studied and confirmed 100 years ago. Aha, touched a nerve, have I? Are you an alpha by any chance? As you said, that study was done 100 years ago. Outdated, so I decided to conduct a new experiment. This subject is forbidden, it's unethical, and it risks the public order. And I don't buy that propaganda. A risk to the public order, my ass. Alphas and omegas just don't want to lose their superiority. I needed some test subjects with strong alpha and omega traits, and I had to be, crafty to get my hands on enough samples. What? I took an internship in a test lab there. I found 2 samples. Sin Asanyo, a perfect omega, and Daiki Meshido, a perfect alpha. Their genes are 100% compatible. Those families are extremely influential. Do you have a death wish? The sample in the lab was too tiny, barely enough to have one test. I also needed to replace what I used up, or I'd get in trouble. Thankfully, those 2 can be, in different social circles and never met. I analyzed the small scent samples for Sen Asanyo and the lab and successfully concocted a perfume with his pheromones. That's kind of, alright. That's illegal. It was a necessary evil. So I used it on myself and approached Daiki at a bar. The scent seemed to work because Daiki accepted my advancements and stuff like that. He seemed arrogant, but he was actually a respectful man. He never crossed my boundaries. He had a good conversation with me, had over drinks, exchanged, contact details. Mine were fake, of course. We met up a few more times after that, and I suggested that we just go to a hotel, and wow, this dude is crazy. Wow. You can be brief if these details aren't important, but it is important. I would rather not hear about your raunchy session in detail. Nothing raunchy happened, I assure you. I used sleeping gas to knock him out and, took a blood sample, bodily fluids, and gland sample. Ayo, what? It was nothing invasive, I assure you. And by bodily fluids, I only mean sweat and saliva. Then I left and blocked him. After that, I conducted another mix of his alpha scent and approached Sen. He was the opposite, and Daiki a reserved and private person. I took a part-time job, under a fake name and stuff at the cafe he often visited. Once again, the scent worked. Sen actually, reached out first and asked for my number. Sen was very knowledgeable, which was a pleasant surprise. He was also interested in biology, especially about, restoring the omega heat problem. It was easy to ask for his sample. He only just wanted a kiss in return. After getting their samples, I sent them each other's contact information and moved to another city. You really have a death wish. Hey, they're 100% incompatible. I thought they'd forgive me since I was doing them a favor. But no, they keep chasing me like mad dogs. See, I have to wear an omega choker for some reason. They keep aiming for my neck. I'm seriously worried about being bitten to death. So please, I deserve to be jailed. Just keep me away from them. A moment, please. What's up? The chief said this. Let me see. Read it real quick. I see. Based on this information, I'm afraid we can't jail you. Why? I stole samples. The thing is, we can't find any evidence on your supposed crime. But what about the leftover perfumes and the experiments in my private research room? We couldn't find anything in your so-called research room. It was empty. No way! The two victims also denied that you committed any crimes against them. They said that you shouldn't make up such elaborate story to avoid them. We believe that you're making, baseless confession to get out of a lover's quarrel. We just have no reason to arrest you for, wasting our time. Also, they'd be getting engaged, so you have nothing to worry about. For real? Finally. Yes, so off you go. What are you doing here? Didn't you two get engaged and forgive me? Like, what? What's happening? Of course we forgave you. I even got engaged to this guy because that's what you wanted. Don't say it like I want this. This is all for our beloved Keito. Yeah, he couldn't bear to be broken up with either of us, so the only option would be to have him have both of us. No, I don't... Stop protesting. You want our samples, right? We had preserved your lab somewhere safe. Be with us, and you can do your research to your heart's content. We'll get you the newest lab equipment and materials you might want. Deal. See, you can be agreeable, and how about we take off that annoying choker? Huh? Hey, yo! Okay, I'm so sorry. Thank you for watching the video. Hope you guys subscribe. Cookie Universal out. Ciao.